Hi, we're Jeff and Angela, and we're Pure Detour. This summer, we are island hopping the Dalmatian coast of Croatia. Today, we're doing something that we've never done before. We have hopped on a ferry here in Dubrovnik, and we're going to visit a nearby island called Lokrum. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
To get to Lokrum, you need to catch this ferry that you can find just here outside the Ploče gate. There's a little ticket office over there you need to buy a ticket at, and then just hop on the boat. It leaves about every half hour.
Okay, so this is Lokrum. The boat ride to get from Dubrovnik to here is only about 15 minutes. It's going to cost you 200 kunos per person to get over here and back to Dubrovnik.
So I had heard that Lokrum has like a quiet, secluded feel to it, but when we got off the boat and like 200 people unloaded off the boat, I was starting to kind of doubt that that would be the case. But shortly after you get off the boat, the paths kind of disperse, and then you just kind of end up on these gorgeous little pathways, and there's no crowds at all, and it's a Saturday. Not too far from the entrance, you hit this gorgeous monastery complex. We've got these beautiful, well-manicured gardens, and we've seen maybe like 5 peacocks so far. It's so pretty.
So the monastery here on Lokrum Island was basically the home of some Benedictine monks up until about the 15th century when they were expelled from the island. Legend has it that when they left the island, they put a curse on it for anybody that may inhabit it in the future.
Also inside the old monastery, they have a very small little Game of Thrones museum. They have an Iron Throne replica in there if you're interested in taking kind of your cheesy, fun tourist shots, as well as like some information on where many of the locations were here in the Dubrovnik area. If you're a fan, check it out.
So what do you think?
It's so quiet. It's like this peaceful little sanctuary. The scenery is gorgeous.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many.
So another thing you'll find on Lokrum Island is what they refer to as the Dead Sea. It's a small inland lake on the island. The water from the Adriatic seeps into it from cracks from underneath the island. Okay, about 45 minutes in. We're walking all over this little island here. Angela just realized she left her purse back in the monastery with all of her money and all of her credit cards and everything else in it.
The last time I remember having it, I put it down to take that photo on the Iron Throne, so we're gonna head back to see if it's still there.
So we just ran back over here. Her purse was still sitting
Exactly
right there.
where I left it, like 45 minutes later.
Check and make sure everything's in it.
Yeah, looks good. The sheer amount of peacocks on this island. I swear I'm gonna trip over one. So as we're walking around this botanical garden here, we're seeing signs on the trees that say the trees are from Australia or California or South America. So we had to look really quick because we were wondering, how did a tree from Australia get into here? Apparently they imported a bunch of them when the botanical gardens here were founded in 1959, just to see how well plants from those areas would thrive in this climate. They seem to be doing pretty good. There are a lot of unusual plants that I've never seen before in this garden. Like this one behind me, looks like it's from a Dr. Seuss book. There are a lot of maps and a lot of signage kind of telling you where to go on the island, and for whatever reason right now we can't make heads or tails of them. Maybe it's the heat. So we're just kind of gonna wander, just get lost, see what we can find.
All right, so there's a fort on the island. We have no idea if it's gonna be worth seeing or not, but I'm gonna be extremely disappointed if it's not, because this looks like it's gonna be a little hike to get up here. How you making out back there, Bo?
I think I'm gonna make it. All right, there's a fort up here, and we're trying to get you some shots of this big ramp that leads up there, and it's hot, and I kind of don't want to climb it, but if you saw our stone video where we gave up on the steps, I felt like a big baby and that I shouldn't have given up, so we're gonna give this a shot. Apparently the views are worth it.
Oh God, I'm fat and out of shape. Made it up here to the fort, found a bench. I am fat and out of shape, Jesus. But check out this view from up here. All right. Gonna be completely honest, I wouldn't be mad at this stupid fort and the hike that we had to do up here, but they weren't lying about the views. Check this out, this is crazy.
It's gorgeous, and also the breeze is so cooling after that hike, amazing.
It's stunning up here.
Oh, spooky. Oh, it's cold in here though.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, so Fort Royal up on top of this hill here was built in the early 1800s by Napoleon's forces when he occupied Croatia. Okay, so now we're gonna go all the way back down this hill that is super slippery with our little wobbly sandals on because we're too stupid to wear running shoes or something. So we'll see if we make it down. If we don't talk to you guys again, we're dead down at the bottom of the hill.
I see.
So I was curious on the way up here what all these little grooves in the sidewalk going up are, and I figured it out. It's so when you slip and fall, you have something to grab onto as you're rolling down the hill.
We made it up the hill. We made it down the hill. It's hot. It's about 12:30, so we think that we are going to reward ourselves for that hike with a nice little dip in the Adriatic here. So let's go find a swimming spot.
This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face.
So me and Angie were just sitting here talking, and I was saying to her, so there's something about salt water. It's rejuvenating in every single way. I look forward to this every time I get a chance to jump in the ocean.
So it's rocky and it kind of hurts your feet, and it's not easy to get in and out, but like, can you think of a more picturesque spot to take a dip? I'm in heaven right now. So now we're hungry. See if we can go find something to eat on this island.
Oh, that tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day today and not tomorrow.
That was a gorgeous light lunch and a drink at Lokrum Snack Bar. It's here not far from where you get off the ferry terminal here in Lokrum. If you're here, definitely check it out. We're off the ferry and back into the city of Dubrovnik. If you are staying in Dubrovnik for more than a couple of days, I would highly recommend you head over to Lokrum. It is such a peaceful and beautiful place to spend a day.
Yeah, when we got on the boat this morning, there were probably 200 people on the boat, and the boats run every half hour. The beautiful thing about Lokrum is during the 5 hours we were over there, it never felt crowded while we were there at all.
Yeah, it felt there were secluded spots everywhere. So don't forget to like and subscribe to see what we get up to next here in Croatia. Bye.
Bye.